About 11 classes at Riverlea High School have been burnt down. The cause of last night's blaze is still unclear at this stage, with schooling resuming shortly after the school holidays. The question, of course, is how will the pupils there be accommodated and what measures are in place to try and rebuild what has been lost. Watching the story is our reporter Xoliswa Makhikhi, who joins us now live from the institution itself. And it seems that, Xoliswa, you're in one of those classrooms that have been gutted by the fire. Take us through what happened.
Thank you very much, Ayanda. Greetings to you and the viewers at home. Indeed, we are here in the Riverlea High School, located in Riverlea, where 11 classrooms were totally gutted down by fire yesterday evening. According to reports by the Johannesburg Emergency Services, no injuries were caused. Also, they do not know what caused the fire. So without wasting your time, Ayanda, I'm going to ask my camera colleague, Gabi, to just show you around, show you the damage of this classroom. And Ayanda, as you know, the learners are currently on holidays and the schools are opening next week. And you can imagine that some of the learners are going to find themselves without a classroom. But right now, we're going to bring you in the Gauteng spokesperson, Steve Mabona. Thank you very much, Steve, for joining us. Can you please tell us what are the preliminary investigation revealing with regards to this fire?
No, thanks very much. We can confirm that the fire started around 6 o'clock last night. The members of the community, they might have seen some people jumping off the school, but we'll leave that to the law enforcement agencies to investigate on what might have transpired. But the fire would have started probably in one class, which was unused, and affected the entire block. In this block, we have 4 classes that cater for grade 8 learners, and we also have a block of toilets which was utilized by boys. So meaning that we are impacted, and we need to then devise some means on how we're going to accommodate children that will be coming, to school, and they find that the classroom is been burnt.
So can you please tell us, Tim, just an estimation, how many learners are affected by this?
We were accommodating about 230 grade 8 learners in the 4 classes, meaning that interimly we will accommodate them in a school hall, but we will then be fast-tracking the process of making sure that we have 4 mobile units, which will be then assisting us as an interim measure, while we will then be making sure that we then refurbish or rehabilitate the structure. But as you might have seen the structure, the way it's built, you'll then have to probably demolish everything. And which the budgetary constraints that we have, it might go a long way. You know that in Gauteng we are highly pressured in many areas. We are building classes, more classes, we are building schools, and it's a challenge because everyone wants to be in Gauteng. And when we see things like this, really it's a dampener, to our plans. We just want to call upon members of the community to make sure that schools are safe, even if when children are not here. I mean, people target our schools for many things, some for equipment, some for food that we provide to children. I mean, forgetting that when children come back, they also need to eat. So members of the community really need to work with us, because we have an assurance from the police that they will assist with visible policing and make sure that if they are reported or any criminal activities reported to them, then they will then act swiftly.
Steve, we understand that most of the time schools do have security, a 24-hour security on site. So why was there no security on site?
Look, we will not afford to have security in all our schools. That's why we will rely on the security cluster to assist us. Budget will not allow us to do that. That is why we will normally target the schools that are in the high-risk areas, where there's prevalent criminal activities and there's probably violence that might be perpetuated by some gangs or learners or the community. We then prioritize those and probably for interim measures, but will give them security. But it's not sustainable that we will have security in our schools.
Thank you very much, Steve. That was the Gauteng Education spokesperson, Steve Mabona, telling us that what exactly happened here. But now we're going to just walk around. We're going to get out of this classroom and walk around and show you exactly how this school got damaged, how these 11 classes got damaged. Now we are walking out of the classroom that we're in right now. We are going to another classroom just to give you a glimpse of what exactly happened. Now we are entering another classroom. As you can see in this classroom, it is really damaged, Ayanda. As you can see, the tables are just all over. It is really a frustrating situation, if you ask me, Ayanda, because 11 classes is a lot of number. Learners are really going to be affected by this. And imagine, learners are going to be overcrowded in that wall. How are they going to study? How are they going to concentrate if they are overcrowded in those classes? So, Ayanda, that was it from me. Now it's back to you in studio.
All right, Xoliswa Makhikhi, thanks very much indeed for letting us in on what we know so far. Of course, still a lot of questions around how something like that could have happened overnight, especially considering the proximity of one classroom to the other and just how much of a setback this will be for the Gauteng Education Department. Once again, Xoliswa Makhikhi, live to us there from Riverlea High School. It's an institution in Randburg where we're told 11 classes have been gutted by an overnight fire.